Good evening, Earthbound Super Series, and we have a matchup that would be worthy of the finals in just about any other year between Sitake and Temple, but that is not the reality. The reality is this is second chance bracket round 4, so one of these runners moves on and one of them is out of the tournament. Evening, everybody. I'm Leslie Pro, and joining me tonight is Slug. How we doing?
Oh yeah, we're playing for keeps tonight. Sorry, Leslie came into the commentary room and scared the mess out of me. So I'm still I'm a little hot. It made me feel hot. You know, when you get scared and you feel hot, that's what happened. But yeah, this is gonna be a really great race. I'm super excited about it. The flag, I should say, is no gifts or stores, meaning any gift boxes, any stores, all they're going to have in them or sell are insignificant items. So all of your drops are coming from enemies. This is one of my favorite flag settings. A lot of people don't like this one, but for me, one of my favorites. Totally love it. You can get really good stuff super early, like a charm coin, or like, you know, be stuck grinding for a star pendant toward the end. So it's varied. Oh, and we have a showtime.
It's a silly flag, but it's also one of my favorites. Unfortunately, I got knocked out before getting to play this one because I do enjoy this flag.
Same.
Just was not my time. Ooh, it's pizza time!
Yeah, so typically what you're going to see a lot of runners do is, you know, maybe try and fight some of these early enemies just to get some good item drops, because you are going to be, you know, looking for those skip items through the drops because we can't purchase them and we can't find them in gift boxes. There is a little move that Sitake just did where you have to kind of move around to get a blue swirl instead of the green, because the green swirls, it skips the item until the next fight you take, and then the red swirl skips it completely in the list that we have for all the items that you can be picking up in the game right now.
Yeah, Sitake is really good at this move.
Mm-hmm.
And amongst the items he's picked up a couple life noodles, a crusher beam, and just now a bomb that'll help for boss. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Looks like Temple's just gonna kind of push ahead, maybe try and get to that first floor boss, and then start fighting maybe some higher level enemies to find some items. Both, you know, both strategies completely valid.
Yeah. Now, there's gonna come a point where sometimes even a blue swirl will skip an item, and that would be a good room to find in most seeds. But when you're having to fight for your gear, those items are nothing.
Yeah. Ooh, a Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
So some really good items in the early, you know, item list, we should say. I don't know, what would you call it? The item list? I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, the item drop list, and yeah. Sitake's known for this. He will just sit and grind here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And Static Pulse in chat mentions that the difficult part is potentially not having the correct skip item.
Yeah, because you're relying on the drops.
And there's a Horn Knife. Now, Temple could take a Frank fight and get 2 encounters that way, which would enable a means of recovering HP and psychic points.
Star pendant and a sea pendant, yeah. Sometimes it be like that. You're just getting like crazy good stuff, and then just, you know, other times you're waiting for those pendants that you need to get through the Gygas fight. It's very like you know, varied. Oh, and looks like this was the wrong way for Temple.
That showtime was for nothing. Womp womp.
That's a bummer. I don't know if he's even taken a fight yet.
Well, he is now.
Now he has. Meanwhile, Sitake's just been completely demolishing the snake population in this little area.
Now, skip items was mentioned in chat. What Sitake just found is a skip item, Eraser Eraser.
So there is one item that we didn't see because Sitake did get the red swirl, so we might see if Temple gets it. But so far, like, as long as they take the fights and they don't get the red or the green swirl, we're gonna see pretty much the same items for both runners right now.
Chat pointing out that Sitake also got a wet towel. That is a skip in one of the monkey cave runs.
Yeah. Oh, green. Fart.
Yeah, fart, but you know what? You might as well finish the fight anyway. Instant win. Whoopsie.
Again? I'm quiet again? What's going on?
That was for Sitake. Okay, so that sneak attack, because it wasn't an instant win, Temple still got the cup of life noodles anyway. Well, there's a burger, albeit a double burger. Still counts.
Yeah, still counts, definitely.
Right, plain roll, food recovery. Probably not what our runners want to see, but in a pinch, it can make a difference.
I always felt like the plain roll was so mysterious because you can only get it from the Tinda Village shop, and there's only one in the whole game. And so whenever I would get one, I'm always be like, ooh. Can y'all hear me better now? Am I coming in clear, loud and clear?
Yep, loud and clear. So, okay. I've got news about the item Sitake missed.
What is it?
It was nothing of significance because it was an insignificant item.
No way. Come on, that's just rude.
It was. I'm not making that up.
So rude. That's so rude to add, like, the insignificant item into the pool. I can't.
Now, it should be worth noting that in this flag set, NPCs that give items still give items, as Sitake gets a super bomb. So, if you find, say, the NPC that gives the Mr. Baseball cap, you're still getting that. Rude red swirl for Sitake. What?
Yeah,
that's
and I think
questionable.
I think you can also still buy the fresh eggs. Like, there's weird. You can
still buy those.
Yeah,
you can still get the Franklin badge.
Yeah, there's weird little things in this flag. But Temple did get a rain pendant. I don't know if we saw the rain pendant on Sitake's side.
We did.
Oh, you did? Okay. I guess if you got the pizza number, you could. Because you can still use phones and stuff. Temple's gonna move ahead. Not a bad idea.
That would track.
The hardest part is trying not to be like a loot goblin like you're used to being in Ancient Cave and checking all the gifts. I always like check a couple before I realize, oh yeah, there's nothing in these.
Yeah, it's always for me, it's when I check out boss list. Get back to that thought in a minute. What?
Robopop?
You call that a boss list?
What? What is that?
That boss list is an insult to some of the stuff we've seen in this tournament.
No way. I bet Temple's laughing right now. Like, what? Now, where do we go?
Temple is probably laughing like Stephen A. Smith at the Cowboys when they lose.
So it has to be through the showtime, right? Because I feel like Temple's been through all of here. Because this is the pencil. You have to have the pencil eraser to get through. So there must be some room that Temple didn't check. Earth pendant for Sitake.
Well, I mean, half PSI resistant. You could literally equip that on whomever.
Yeah. This is interesting. Alright, back in this old room. This old room we've spent a lot of time in. Sitake literally filling his inventory. He spent so much time in here.
But yeah, the pendants are great because, say, you run into an enemy that uses flash, you're set against that fight. Like,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you're fighting for penance not just for Gygus, but say had the boss list had Ness's Nightmare or Carbon Dog on it, you're gonna want Night
Yeah, no,
Penance.
instead it has a Robopomp. What on earth? Can't. We're gonna have to sit through Showtime again, it looks like. It looks like Temple C. I don't know. What's going on?
Yeah, Temple saving and pulling money. Now, money still has some use.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're not getting the item. I mean, you're not getting items from shops, but money has use because you still need it for inns. You still need it for reviving kids at hospitals and seeing the healer. So, yes, the
Yep.
money is needed, but
For
not
pizza.
nearly the extent
When
that
you
it would be otherwise. And Satake just picked up a toothbrush, which, yeah, that'd be a meme item in PK Scramble.
Yeah, Sedek says, oh, net skip. Yeah, you could use money for that too. Buying a bunch of fresh eggs and selling chickens.
That'd be selling a lot of bird.
Yeah. So I wonder what Temple didn't go through when he came through Showtime before. Satake still hasn't even gone through that door. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's time for maybe for him to move on, but I mean, he's still holding strong on this strat. Gets a non-stick fry pan out of it.
Well, I mean, the weapon drops are good, but yeah, the red swirls, just, I swear, there's some rough RNG involved in that. Some sort of jank that I don't understand.
Right, yeah. It's not for us to understand. Ooh, Kiriki.
Bind a Lum, and that's a skip.
Yeah, so Satake has some pretty good skip items right now. Burgers, towels, erasers, carrots that are
A
keys.
pizza.
Does he have a pizza too? Heck yeah.
Unless a crow stole it.
Oh.
Which is one reason why I don't like fighting spiteful crows in this mode, because they can steal your stuff. And that stuff is not easily replaced.
No. Also, another
Standard
thing
issue fry pan.
that I just thought about is usually, you can kind of tell like where you've been by the boxes, but we're not checking any boxes. Also, when you skip, we're just gonna, like, a lot of times if you haven't taken a fight, you can tell kind of like what floor you're on by the boxes, but we're just gonna have to go by enemies.
Yeah, I mean, an IQ capsule's a good drop because one strat you can do with that is the kid that has the lowest IQ out of the 3 PSI casters, you give it to that and you've helped buff against a weakness.
Where do we go? It has to be through the library here. Okay, there's the Frank one. It's gotta be through here,
a nice
right?
full heal. Okay, this hospital has to have something, I would think.
Yep. Well, because the if the cave isn't complete, like able to be completed, it won't let you, like, we would have to re-roll it. And I always check and make sure that they are. 2 fights for 2 items plus a heal, like Leslie mentioned earlier. Still no fire, though. Demented goo. I mean, how long do we think Stock is gonna stay here? I don't know. At some point it's like, okay, you gotta keep moving forward, Oh, Ultimate Bat, Hall of Fame Bat, Crusher Beam. Right, Brooke, yeah. Like, you're getting items, but...
Temple does find the hideout where you do get the Mr. Baseball Cap vanilla, but not interested.
Yeah, there's gotta be a method to the madness here for Sitake. Oh, here we go.
Floor 1 exit.
For the wimpiest boss list of all time.
It starts with Frankie Stein Mark II, which normally would be a challenge, but here... Nah.
No.
Meanwhile, Sitake does come up with a magic camp bat, one of Ness's best weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, and here we have Tucson.
Cute.
Yeah, Tucson floor 2, that tracks, but that's also kind of gross because 19 doors.
And so many doors.
Yeah, that's right, Static. I remember that. He did this method for the longest time, and it wound up working out.
So I'm saying there's a method to the madness. There has to be. I feel like grinding for a bit at the beginning, but we're 15, almost 16 minutes in. Grind later on higher level enemies, get better experience, get better levels.
For sure, like, if I'm gonna grind for 16 minutes against weaker enemies, I just play the original Dragon Warrior.
You're right.
Temple might have already found a solution to Tucson, by the way, but we'll see how it works out.
Yeah. I mean, if the first door he went in was the one that was progress, that'll be super lucky. And in this flag, you're not really worrying too much about, like, searching for items or, you know, really even skips, because, like, how many skip items do you even have at this point? So it's less of, like, a, you know, trudging around looking for stuff in Tucson, but fingers crossed. This might just go back into a door in Tucson, we don't know. That happens a lot, too. Oh, it goes into Onett, how cute. Oh my god, even cuter.
Kind of stinky, really.
So somewhere amongst these many doors is progression. We just don't know where.
True, but what I do know is for Temple, this fight's gonna be pretty decent experience for the early game.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that they called for help so Temple doesn't get out of this fight in one round.
It's okay, though. We have fire now.
Holmes hat, not as good.
Yeah. Static, I like that idea. Selling some high-level stuff. Because we currently have $172.
Yeah.
We need about
Could certainly do that. Problem is you gotta find a
more.
shop that's selling.
Yeah, true. The urge to check that gift box. I wonder
I'd talk
if
to
that
NPC Temple, because that's either Fresh Egg or King Banana.
Right, it could be King Banana. Tucson does have shops, Static's right. But then you have to backtrack all the way back. Ugh. Ugh. This music is so intense. I don't know about this. It feels so fitting.
Intense music, eh?
It feels so... Oh, sorry.
Well, I don't have the audio for the runners, so I couldn't tell you. Okay, so Temple just found out about Southern Scarab Skip in terms of where it goes.
But finally moving ahead.
But but after last night, I'm not sure our runners want to see Southern Scaraba.
Oh.
But here's a skip we can do. This is going forward. Or side.
Oh, and we'll be able to know exactly where we're at. Flies. maybe, I don't know,
Minimal 2, 3, 4 floors.
four, maybe 4, 5, 4, 5. Based off the max narcissistic people, we don't know. But there is a hint man here.
Not checking the floor, just goes into the museum, sees a room that would be good on a normal day, but not today. Now that's a good room on any day. Telephone and ATM, anyone?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, temple
I'll
check.
take one.
Is that an airfram? There's an airfram in here.
Oh, that's
There
floor
is.
bleed.
They let anyone in these days.
Just occasionally.
What's up, dude?
Had some time, and I figured I should see what's going on with the tourney I help with.
Well, Sitake has spent about 20 minutes grinding snakes.
Unsurprising.
Just got that big league bat.
Nice.
And Temple is forging ahead. We don't know what floor he's on. We think maybe 4, maybe 5. He didn't check the hint man, though, so he's making
Driving
us,
chat crazy.
making us work for it.
Well, the hitman seemed to be out of the way, at least where Temple was on the floor.
It was literally right around the corner. It's fine.
But that's time.
Ooh, there's a king banana for Sitake.
So how's everybody doing?
Good.
Good.
Took a really good nap this afternoon that I must have needed.
It's a holiday weekend in America, so that's always nice.
Except for those of us that have to work, take public transportation, and still have to get there even though the bus schedule's at the lightest frequency possible, which is so
You
dumb.
have to work tomorrow, Leslie?
Yep.
That is foot.
Well,
Oh, man.
Sitake, hey, good for bottle rocket usage.
Yeah, if we can get them.
Yeah,
Good
that's
for
the
running
thing.
away.
And there's the other banana.
Any good items so far this seed? Because this
Oh,
is
yeah.
actually one of my favorite flags.
Me too. Yeah, definitely. Lots of really good weapon drops so far early on. We've gotten a couple of pendants. I saw an item for Pooh. We've definitely gotten like a few skip items as well. So yeah, it's been pretty lucrative so far.
Right now, what Sitake's finding lucrative is working security at the Forest Side Theater.
Stucky said,
Well,
I am
those
not.
crows, they're always problems.
I'm not leaving floor 1. You can't make me. I will be here forever. I guess
They're thinking of
adversely,
lighting up a cigar,
right?
so we got to get them out before it becomes Mother One.
Yeah. Adversely, like, okay, so we've talked about how Satake's taking all of these fights, right, and not really getting any levels. However, when he does start to take higher level fights, he has
Ooh,
all the
night
gear.
pendant.
Yeah, he has all the gear to just breeze through them. So, I don't know.
Depending on the seed, it works either way, so neither strategy is really flawed. You're sacrificing the sake of your moving forward for the sake that you're getting the items a lot faster, and something that seems to be spawning semi-reliably, and something you could take out quick.
Yeah, for sure. And getting those blue swirls, which is what you're looking for.
Right.
Oh my god, these
Oh,
antoids are...
goodness, we have
Whoa,
got red
boy.
antoids that are living up to the
Oh.
fire ant side of their design by
Ay,
exploding.
yeah. There was a full heal temple found. Who has prey? I haven't even looked. I never look. I always
Neither
forget
have I, to be
look.
honest.
These crows aren't gonna mess with any of these showgoers tonight.
I don't think we're going to find out for a... Ooh, Earth Pendant for a while with these auto fights. Baddest Beam. Ooh. Sorry, I'm catching up if we've been through some of these.
No, you're fine.
I just enjoy the fact that you get so many
Oh,
unique
that's
items that you
one
might not normally come
Sitake has
across.
the temple doesn't have.
Yeah, the king banana. Ooh, I wonder where it goes.
We may find out soon enough.
Down 3 floors when you get to it. I'm joking. I don't have the seat in front of me.
Yeah.
Auto Star Master.
Oh, that's the big stuff right there. A bit early for Sitake to use it, though, due to PSI count. But when Sitake is able to use that, enemies are going to get wiped.
So who's further in the progression list here, Temple or Sitake?
Sitake 100%.
Ah,
Yeah, in terms of floors, though, it's Temple, but progression is 100% Sitake. I would honestly just use Spy here, take the item, and get out of dodge.
Instead of getting like 2 points, 3 points. Or are you talking about the Antoids?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, those
Oh, I did
Antoids that are
Antoid.
terrible.
Flaming.
Airy the Crasher, yeah. Plus Airy.
Yeah, flaming enemies.
yeah, no
That's
and
another
plus
thing.
Airy.
You're a welcome addition.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, Leslie.
We're pickled.
Oh,
All I'm gonna say is that one of the things that can happen with Ancient Cave is sometimes an enemy that doesn't burst into flames or explode will explode. So that knowledge can be key in determining what fights you take and what fights you say no to.
and the one time you hope for it to wipe out your party to go back someplace because you took a bad skip and did not appropriately save.
Yeah, I
It
wouldn't
will
want to
not.
fight that sphere either. Oh, here we go. Let's see what do
That
we think?
was
What do we
very
think?
well
4?
executed.
4? 5? Oh, also, Airframe, the boss list is ridiculous. The Robo Pump is
Four.
Robo Pump is the 8th boss. Everdreezy!
It got rolled. The Robo Pump got rolled. Nice.
Yes! It's like the boss list is nothing. We all just started laughing when we saw it.
Chat calling
Remember
out
when I
to
started
Sitake
dropping
as a
those
C
stats out a
pendant.
couple weeks ago?
Nice, nice. What'd you say?
Well, remember I was dropping those stats from 2020, Chaz?
Well, here,
I'm gonna shut
Heal.
good break for Temple here. Sitake with the C pen is probably going to start moving it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, however, Sitake is going to find that floor 2 is a rather large floor, and if he does not find the way through as easily as Temple did, it could be a bit of a time sink for him, because Temple, I mean, honestly, like, he got so lucky with just finding the right path forward, and then finding that tiny ruby skip. Like, that could be a completely different story for Sitake here.
Or maybe finds a different skip that goes a completely different way and might even be faster.
Yeah, for sure.
Temple coming across some 3-type enemies.
And the desert, too.
Yeah.
Yep. That many scorpions would scare me in real life.
Right? Yeah.
For sure.
And I don't live in the South.
However, you can take him out pretty easily with freeze, so it's not too scary.
And on to floor 2. Oh, that should have been a green swirl. I disagree.
A lot of enemies here. Alright, so Sitake
Yeah,
is...
these spawn tiles are going crazy.
So I can't remember if Temple did go through this brick road room. It's been a while.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. So we might be seeing the same path forward. Oh god, and these exploding Antoids, the worst.
This is not gonna end well.
Regal slug. Oh.
And it was at that moment Temple knew he was in trouble.
Ooh, jar of fly honey. There we go. Come on up.
Oh man.
Jab. All for
Good
nonsense right hand.
experience, but only for 2 party members.
Yeah. I know the regal slugs, but a full heal right off the bat.
Well, I was about to say after last night, I don't think Temple wanted to find that room because of the soft lock that happened, but considering that everything worked right, I'm sure Temple didn't mind.
He must have the signed banana. He's going for it. He does. Oh. Just as Airframe predicted.
Summers,
yeah, all right.
Where are
Let's
we?
Find out.
6. Just like that, Sitake's in the lead.
And you can see the boss list there.
Must have the jar of fly honey, so he's taking on Belch.
He does.
Skip to a skip. Skip to a skip. The Royal Guard. No, I don't know about that. I wouldn't go that far.
So I wonder where this is going to go now. What if Sitake goes forward? What floor is he going to be on?
Well, it can
either way, this is good experience.
Up or down. Yeah, it's experience he desperately needed.
Well, with the loadout that he's got, it was going to be very easy to reclaim it very quickly.
Still needs it. Still needs it.
Yeah.
Suffer Spanky.
Okay, what floor are we thinking?
It's gonna be hard to tell here.
Not sure, but this is a
It comes with the phone,
room, so it's at least a good save point.
Yeah.
The phone and heal.
Oh.
And butterfly.
Flames.
Oh.
8 or 9.
Oh,
yeah.
the seeker. I see Slug is projecting 8 on there.
Yeah, it could be 8 or 9.
Pretty confident without the question mark.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
I mean, we do have.
I mean, at this point,
the robo pump, you know. So beware.
Yeah. But yeah, Pebble. It's either late 8 or early 9. It could be either one. Ooh, got us banned.
Now, scripted fights will always be a blue swirl, so you always get an item from them, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in the mines. Normally good for hunting items. This time, you're hunting monsters. Couldn't tell you, Pebble, I don't have the audio.
Oh man, these sentry robots. Oh my god! This is terrible! They just keep calling for help!
This is just the worst possible scenario for
so
Sentry
many calls for
robots.
help.
Yeah, I just checked. Yeah, I just checked via the VOD Pebble, and yep, that is Tetranet, also known as Dance of the Spheres. Fantastic track. Would recommend looking it up on YouTube. Just saying.
Oh, are we gonna get? Oh no, we're not. Wonder if we're gonna go see Hitman again.
Hold it. We do have a pizza.
And a protein drink? Oh, because I'm still a kid? Aren't we
We
no
have
shop.
a village. What are we thinking here, chat? Well, I'm thinking floor 8, maybe.
We got eels. We got a lot of different things.
Such a weird combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that combination like that. Door to.
It's like
loot
deep
stuff.
darkness. It's like deep darkness enemies.
Yeah, 7, 8. It's certainly in that 7, 8 ballpark, no doubt about it.
Good room to save in.
For sure.
Maybe I'll open up each of their streams to find out what music they're playing.
We got a mook here.
Yeah, strat you can do here with the mooks is use spy, steal the item, and run while they're asleep. Or just blow it away with Starstorm.
Yeah,
that
or
works
Starstorm.
too.
That's fine. Rook's losing it over them not checking the hitman.
Violent Rafflesia. That's actually accurate because that is a Rafflesia, also known as a death flower. So, yeah, that tracks.
Because they smell so gross, like death. Did that say 8?
Sitake's on 9 and is taking on the Robopump.
Why not? Watch it be. Oh, wait, no, yep, it was a wimp. As predicted.
Weakest floor 8 boss.
So I'm gonna guess Temple's on 7.
So much for comparing music. The ads took too long.
I think Temple just took a very long loop back to Happy Happy Village, but immediately nopes out because of all the enemies waiting for a fight.
Nice dodge there. Ooh,
Temple got jumped.
No, Sitake got jumped.
Sitake, excuse me, but I mean, Temple did get jumped in the arcade. But yeah, scripted fights don't give instant wins, so you're still able to get the item.
Dropping the hand-aid. Ay-ya-ya. Hand-aid is a full heal.
Yeah, interesting call there.
All roads lead back to Happy Happy. Come on.
If I had a soundboard with canned laughter, this would be the spot to use canned laughter.
We don't got laughter, but I got.
Chat calling out that Pooh is the prey kid.
Thank you.
Pooh and Paula swapped roles, by the way. Jeff's still his spy.
I still hadn't looked at seeing who was the prey kid. From last we mentioned it. It was like 10, 15 minutes ago.
Ooh, good pickup. Bottle of deluxe water.
Oof, where do we go? So many enemies.
The spawn plates really be tripping tonight.
Yeah, and Happy Happy Village, crazy. Oh, that's from behind. We haven't heard that music yet.
Oh, enemies hiding behind the building. That's so dirty.
I'm paying enough attention.
Paula gets gut saved.
Anti-patient. Oh, come on.
Oh, and just to make matters worse, the slimy little piles, slimier, I don't think it really matters. They both call for help, and when they do, it's bad.
No.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is a retreat.
Get out of there. Run! Run! Uh-oh. What's happening?
Or is this not runnable?
Oh, yeah. That's true. Where did Temple save? Okay. Is it because they're the ones from Deep Darkness?
It's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Oh, but Temple can only revive one kid, chooses to revive Jeff.
Oh, but hey!
And then hits the jackpot, probably wants a
Nice.
refund.
Yeah.
Oh, that would explain it. You can't run from the ones from Belch Base.
Temple also sneaking around that robot and then realizing, oh yeah, there's nothing in that gift box.
The box is empty. Nobody's home.
Alright, show ticket goes to 9. We do know that.
Back to the mines for Sitake.
Well, I mean,
Well,
let's think about it this
bazooka.
way. Yeah, oh, that was a heavy bazooka. Let's go. So they're not going to be grinding for, like, pendants or weapons. We have plenty of those. Oh, Lardna. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Lardner had to run to the bathroom. Oh, wait, Temple's on 8. He's gonna be on 9 real soon.
It
This
is
ain't
8.
over, folks.
Woo-wee!
Oh, that boss. I don't know. I don't know.
It's just a little scary, y'all. It's okay. We got this. And a snake bag.
Yes, Bob.
All right. Now, here's the thing. Sitake has a lot more intel on this floor 9. But we'll see what happens.
And that's the elevator that does nothing.
Temple has really good intuition on where to go in the cave. Yeah, I don't know why
Oh, that
Temple gets
elevator moves on the
an
screen.
RA point either, other than he's Temple, big dog. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ori's right, that tracks.
Yeah. I'm so used to doing it that I didn't even think about like when people don't, and I'm disappointed. You don't
I
have
apologize for
time.
anyone who's trying to Discord bot.
You don't have time
Lorna
to
was gone
check
for a moment.
who's going to the restroom. You don't even have time.
Now that's hilarious, Pebble.
Oh!
But meanwhile,
Oh man.
Sitake.
What is all this? What is all that?
Gibberish.
Sitake? What's all this gibberish?
Yeah, he's sending it.
Gotta at least do a vibe check, right?
Sitake definitely has the gear to get over Gygus, just has to make sure that, well, hopefully the RNG cooperates.
See, we got bombs, we got healing items, we have pendants, we have a heavy bazooka.
Temple taking the save. And here we go.
What's it doing?
Bit concerning on the... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Do get the paralysis.
Is in a bit of trouble health-wise, though, because that was a beta.
Yeah.
Chat calling out what Sitake put in is a reference to, of all things, Mega Man Battle Network.
No, what? There's no way. Come on.
I mean, I see it because I've played the games. Bit of a bad spot for Sitake as Pooh is down. That's the prey character. So now, do you just play out the phase before reviving him? That appears to be what Sitake is doing here. Oh yeah, this counts as an encounter, so if you use Spy, you do get an item. To answer chat, that's my understanding of it. That's phase 1. Wow, talk about a rude revival. You get revived and then hit with thunder.
Nice, shocking experience.
Oh, Temple's right there.
Yep.
This just became a race.
Oh, I am
Oh
scared.
my.
I am concerned. Exploding ants. Ah!
That tracks.
Now, Temple doesn't have the heavy bazooka, though. Or does he?
Don't think so.
Oh, well.
Otherwise, he would.
Yep.
Otherwise, he'd be
Phase
sending it
3.
right this
Yeah.
second.
Maybe he's gonna go for it anyway. No.
I mean, Temple does have a really good save spot, so wouldn't be a bad time to go for it.
Yeah, I think at this point you almost have to go for it because you're up against sitake. Two of the best facing off. Or maybe he just doesn't have PSI Shield Sigma. I mean, I doubt that's the case,
I doubt
but
it, yeah. But you never know. I mean, we had that race where Brooke thought she had it. We all thought she had it, and then we got into the Gygas fight. It was like, oh, no, you don't, even though you fought everything to get here. So, you never know.
what could he be looking for?
Telephone?
Not sure. Or maybe a heal before
Definitely
going
not
back
that.
in. Probably a heal, I think, because of the low psychic points. Probably trying to make the way back to the save point to heal.
Maybe, yeah.
Then take the exit mouse right over.
Sitake cruising. Oh, there it is, yeah.
Yeah, going for the save. I would have taken the full heal and... Oh, you're fighting a big pile of throw up. Lovely. Pressing on Sitake's side, 2 prayers away from bringing this home. Temple with a magic truffle. Now Sitake on the precipice of a win. And that's it. Get your
GG.
GGs in chat for Sitake, who wins and is gonna be moving on. And it's an official race time of 53 minutes 19 seconds. And with that result, Sitake will be moving on. Temple sees it and waves the white flag. That's going to be the end of his tournament run. GG's to both runners. They put on a heck of a show.
Yeah, this was awesome.
It really was. So now, I'm curious, what's next?
A winner is you.
Yep, that it is.
Let's see here. What is next? We have
Second Chance 5, it will be the winner of Static and Kelly Simone.
Okay.
My
And
understanding
that's
is, was that
tomorrow.
match scheduled? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
is
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yep.
And then the 28th, we have the semis with Brooke and Oxwas. So lots of fantastic races to come.
Only a couple more left to go.
Yeah.
Be wrapping up fairly quickly.
Yeah, we're moving right along. And yet we're all having a lot of fun with not only the tournament, the flags, but the challenge flags as well. I hope you're all having a good time.
I like hearing that because I rolled it, so yeah.
Did you or did Lardna? Because every time we have questions about it, you blame it on Lardna. So who was it, Airfram?
I rolled it with Larna, and I have a method with Larna that changes and is influenced by others who have no idea what they're influencing, which is a great obscurity method.
Sure. We'll see. When is the race
So
tomorrow?
you can blame the person I asked, give me a number. They have no idea what they've given a number for.
It's at
So
8 p.m.
Static says in
Eastern.
chat, 8 p.m. Eastern, Kelly Simone, Static Pulse. That's going to be a great matchup.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
We get to see how different runners take this on. We saw Sitake's take, and once again, Sitake's take on this strat proving to be a winning combination.
Definitely. Just grinding out all those items, even on lower level enemies, and then finding those skips. I mean, he got, like, finding that skip from, what was it? 6 to 9? Was that what it was? It was something like that.
Yeah, 2 to 6 and then 6 to 9.
Yeah, that was awesome because he had the items and was able to get through. And then from there, just, went for it. Got that heavy bazooka. I feel like the heavy bazooka is really what carried, especially in this kind of
Truth.
The flag set. You really need that heavy bazooka because you're not guaranteed to be able to, go by bombs or rockets or anything like that. But had plenty of items.
Excuse me. There's one thing for sure on a tougher boss list, items like the heavy bazooka really become important.
Yeah, like the Robo Pump.
That's probably the weakest floor 8 boss in the entire shuffle, if I were to be honest.
I have never seen a Robo Pump on floor 8. Ever.
That's silly. That's a first for me, too.
It's just silly. How does it even roll on floor 8?
I don't know.
Well, Temple, fabulous run as always. We love you. Thank you for being being a founder of the Earthbound Super Series and playing Ancient Cave and being awesome and helping us with everything. We appreciate you. Do we have a raid target or anything? Does anyone have a little raid target?
Oh, who's up and going?
Chargles is playing the PK Scramble weekly, so that would be if you head that way, you'd either be one, have already played it, or two, aren't gonna play it and don't mind spoilers. I'm just saying.
I don't know if he'd even have like a mic on or anything.
Good question. I mean, if he doesn't have a mic on, we could always say, we'd like to apologize for the silence. He didn't know his microphone was off and was going to be needed.
Does anyone want to check? Or let's see, we have the game's done quick, Star Wars Day.
Speaking of, I got to see a bit of the Rogue Squadron 2 run yesterday as it was in progress as I got home from work. That game is so good.
Nice. Well, I'm open to any raid suggestions. Otherwise, just gonna end the stream. Anyone? Anyone? No? Going once? Going twice? I guess we can just raid
Yeah,
Chargles.
just raid Charles over there, and just anyone who's gonna run the weekly, drop out and realize that Charles is probably not gonna have a mic. It doesn't sound like it so far.
All right. Well, fabulous job, everyone. We'll see you here tomorrow, and have a great night.
Good night, GG's, and we'll see you next time. Fuzzy Pickles!